I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right.
But to fail nonetheless. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say,
I am. Thanos likes his milkshake. Yum, yum, yum. I'm in Mauritius. This is my first morning waking up in another country since the easing of those pesky pandemic protocols. Sadly, it's following my first night in another country since the easing of those pesky pandemic protocols, and I am hung to the over. I know full well time is the only cure for my current condition, but I try to distract my senses anyway. A dunk in a warm, bubbly bath only makes me sweat even more, but at least I smell better. It's overcast but still humid outside, so a bit of rock and roll and a lounge by the pool seem like a good idea, but so does face planting it. I've been chugging water since I woke up but haven't eaten. It's gone midday, I missed the hotel breakfast, so I head to a nearby food court where there are so many options my pickled brain opts for the safety and security of the curry house I ate my last meal in, Mystic Masala.
Can I just grab, I think, the same sort of thing I had yesterday, just the chicken curry with the garlic naan.
Yeah.
Someone had these chips and they had sauce or onion or garlic all over them.
Oh, you like the Mystic Masala chips?
Mystic Masala chips, yes. The tray, the chicken and the garlic naan. Can I grab a Phoenix beer, please?
You want the draft beer?
Oh yeah, can I have a pint? Yeah, pint please. Yes, please. Phoenix Mauritian beer, that's what I needed. From the ashes of my hangover, I shall enjoy my curry breakfast / lunch / dinner. Despite having to jump through all the COVID hoops, it is incredible to be back out in the big wide world. After COVID, of course, I'm going to have to sort out myself financially, save my pennies, but I am still going to be eating and drinking around the world. I will be back in the gym, I promise. Mystic Masala chips. I don't know what it is. It's chips, onion, garlic, their own sauce, side dish / starter. I didn't order rice, so I'll be using this to soak up some of the flavours in my tray of Mauritian chicken curry. That's some serious night out drinking food, that is. Having it the morning after. It's working well. Do you want some? You do want some. Dinner has arrived. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know what everything is. I know it's chicken, I know it's a garlic naan. All I know is that it all tastes incredible. Let's eat. I like my fish and chips and I love a good roast dinner, but the flavours in food like this, it's on another level. So different in these little compartments, so different. I think it's a Mark Twain quote, heaven was copied from Mauritius, or something like that. I think he might be talking about the landscape, and like the scenery, maybe, but the culture, the people, the food, when you have a variety and a mix like this, you don't need to go anywhere else. Yeah, getting a bit of spice in my mouth now, that's waking me up, that's good for me. Curry and beer coma, and look at the clouds, whoa. I really fancy curling up in a ball right now. But then I throw my sleeping off. If I go back to bed, I will go back to bed. All this building work, the crossing's gone. Am I going to try and cross this road? Since everyone just takes their life in their hands, just tries to cross the road. Or do I go back the way I came and where I know it's safe to cross? Fuck it. Here we go. There's a fence. We'll just go to the traffic lights and we'll wait till they go red. Right, I'm going rogue. I'm going across the road. Not going to get hit by a scooter. There we go. Merry Christmas.
With no plan as to what I should do or where I should go, and after almost 2 years pretty much locked in one room, I decide to simply go for a walk, show myself, show you a totally different city, culture and environment. We've all been stuck, restricted, trapped, conditions that have been proven to have a severely detrimental effect on both physical and mental health. Let's remind ourselves what life, wonder and intrigue there is out there. And not fake plastic insta-ready perfection, the real world, the sights and smells and sounds of life. Streets and sirens and nooks and crannies, doorways to shops and stairs to markets, an old favourite of mine, Mr. Cheap, flip-flops to fishing rods and saucepans to saris. Sadly, late in the day, the fruit and veg market looks a bit barren and sorry for itself. But the streets are loud, lively, busy and bold, and although I've been here many times before, it seems strangely unfamiliar now. I'm out of practice, I'm out of touch, and a lot more hungover than I care to admit. I'm getting hotter, the smells are getting stronger, my corona mask is wet with sweat, I'm dehydrated, overwhelmed, Bourbon Street, more rush hour traffic. One foot in front of the other, don't trip up. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to puke, poo or pass out. All I know is I don't want to do any of those things anywhere other than my hotel room. I remember a shortcut round the back of the butcher's market, but of course it's closing time, so I end up walking past buckets of steaming, reeking entrails, swarming with flies, being loaded into the back of rotting animal park dustbin lorries. This is not how you get over a hangover. Hotel room, sleepless darkness. Tomorrow's another day. My prayers to Morpheus were answered, and I'm feeling fit as a fiddle and ready to rock. Breakfast, digest, smash the gym, start with some meats and cheese, then a full English, and what I thought was going to be a side of paneer, Indian cottage cheese, turned out to be a full paneer curry, with rice, potato and a naan bread. I had to choose between being a rude, wasteful guest that left everything on the table, and being a fat, greedy guest that ate everything on the table. I ate everything. Food coma. Straight back to bed.
I've eaten. I've napped. I laid in the sun outside and napped. And now it's time for my first workout in another country in over a year. Let's get this train back in motion. Caffeine tablets. Back to the old school. Wait 15 minutes. I'll see you in the gym. It's back to the old world. Yeah, this year, if you followed me on Instagram, I was doing okay, steadily training, sometimes not. And then I thought, you know what, I want to do a shocking transformation while I'm still not in good shape. So I stopped training for a month and a half and just was eating. Not binge all the time, not drinking all the time, but I was eating and drinking what I wanted, when I wanted. And I can't even sit here and lie and say it was bad. It was bloody great. I got to eat what I want, I got to sit on my bum and do nothing, and guilt built up over time and thought I really shouldn't be living like a Roman emperor who's just given up on himself. But it wasn't totally over the top, but it was just not good. So now we can begin this transformation. Yay! Right, let's shut the mouth and pound some iron. I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right,
but to fail nonetheless. Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same, and now it's here, or should I say,
I am. Thanos likes his milkshake, yum yum yum.